name's Chris Davis from Engage Insight, and in this whiteboard session we're going to talk about strategy implementation. Now, strategy implementation is one of the most important things when we're talking about strategic planning for businesses, but it's actually one of the hardest things to get right. And the reason why, there's lots of moving parts and lots of people involved, so we need to keep it on track with the structure. The first and most important thing is we have to have the right team in place. We have to have the right blend of expertise and skills to make sure things happen and it's streamlined and it works efficiently. We also need to head it up with a project manager, someone who has that skill set to be able to delegate, to be able to get the right people in the right place and get the best out of people, and understand the structures and strategies that need to go in. Once we've got that in place, well, it's all about communicating and everybody understanding the fact that we're on the same page. They understand the terminology used. There's no risk involved in the fact that we have different understandings of different things along the way. Everybody is aligned to the underlying structure and strategy that we're trying to implement for the business. Accountability is key, and this is where action plans can really help. So this is all about giving people responsibilities that they are actually going to action in a time frame. Frequency is all about reviewing the process as we go along and making sure that we are reviewing how we're doing on a regular basis. And risk management is crucial. So what we do with this, normally with strategy implementation projects, is that we keep what we call a risk register to register any key risk that we see that's coming up, up and over the hill, to make sure we acknowledge it, and to make sure that we are able to deal with it and have a strategy to deal with that risk as and when it comes along. Timeline is key because we need to make sure that this strategy is implemented. So what we can then do is have a time frame that we allot to this particular strategy, where it's developed, where we have project executive meetings along the way, so the team gets together with the project manager and everything's communicated clearly about how we're doing, and giving updates along the way through various means is important. And we also need to ensure that we have a close to this project, and the close is managed just as efficiently and just as closely as this whole project and the whole strategy in its own right. And my top tip for you on strategy implementation is it ain't over until it's over. These things can go on. You need to make sure that you've got a really tightly managed strategy to close it off, to make sure that it's all put to bed and everything is agreed and it's all signed off and it's done.